So there are certain things every person who starts YouTube is gonna be a little bit worried about when they start. I have like a scar on my lip. You can kind of see it there, like at this side has a weird bulge on it. That kind of looks like I have herpes or some shit. I don't want you looking at my teeth too much, but yeah, it's more on the inside of my lip, if anything. And I always was like, man, do people notice that? And then not tell me about it because they're like, I don't want to ask him why he's got that. Because I remember one person I knew was like, oh, I was always wondering how your lip got so fucked up. I was like, oh, geez, thanks. So with YouTube, I was like, what if I just get comments that are like, why is your lip fucked up? And it's honestly like, I am pretty aware that it's like you can't even notice, but for people who look at my face enough, they might be wondering. But I haven't gotten a comment from people who have watched me for a while, so I think that means hopefully it's like pretty much unnoticeable. But I wanted this video to kind of serve as a reason why that is, if anyone was wondering, and just for a time capsule for a memory I had. And I'll explain exactly how I got it. So in 6th grade, I was in gym class, and we were playing this weird-ass game called Steal the Jewels, which was basically like this capture the flag, except the flag were 8 bowling pins, and there was 2 sides, right? There would be like red versus blue, and if you went onto the blue territory, your flag could get taken because you'd have flag strapped to your hip, and someone could just grab it and you'd be sent to this, like, you'd be out, basically. So you had to get onto the other team's side, grab the flag, and rush back before anyone could snatch the flags on your side. And whoever had all the pins at the end of the game would win. So basically, there was a person on my side who was like, not on our team, so that means I could grab his flag, and he was running straight at me, but there was this girl named, what was it, like Michaela, or it was, started with an M, Madison, I don't fucking know, and she was chasing this dude, and the dude's name was Jake, and he was kind of just focusing on her, trying to get away from her. We're fucking 6th graders, so I doubt this would happen nowadays, but I see an opening. I'm like, yeah, let's close in on this man and take his flag. So I dart towards this man, and he's still not looking at me. And so there was this point where I reached out to to grab his flag, but I was like, oh shit, he's still running towards me. So I was just kind of like frozen, like trying not to have this collision happen. And this all happened within like 2 seconds. So we collided, and basically what was happened was this tooth right here went through my lip, and this is gonna sound a little bit gross, cause his head is right here. My tooth went through my lip, tore down, like it tore that shit right down, and it might have got him in the head a little bit. Like he had a little thing on his head. From my tooth. So that means my tooth went through my lip into his head. Yeah, we must have been running pretty goddamn fast. So I just blacked out for like 2 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? And I was on my side, and I was just like, oh, my hand is completely red. I was just like, it was like blank. Like, I was just kind of like, it was like spot of blood, and then I saw like a little, like it was like a trail fountain, and then it was all red. I was just like, Jesus. I remember this pretty damn good for 6th grade, because I barely remember that type of shit. But I remember I was even wearing a red shirt, and someone joked, at least you didn't wear like a white shirt or something. So I just remember my hands all bloody, his head's a little bit, bloody. The gym teacher's like, go to the nurse. So I went to the nurse. They, did what they could, and my mom showed up, and I had to go to the hospital to get stitches. And our kid, he just had like a little thing right here. I doubt he has a scar. So basically, went to the hospital. Getting stitches on your lip hurts like a bitch. And these doctors apparently weren't smart, because apparently, from what I was told, they were supposed to give me antibiotics, and I was gonna make sure that my lip didn't scar. They didn't give me antibiotics, and my stitching came undone. Like, I remember just like, it was like swelled up. Like I remember I had to like kind of drink a lot of shit through a straw because I couldn't like, because it was all fucked up. Um, and it went down pretty substantially. Like within like a month, it was pretty like just yeah. Um, but for a while, those first couple for a while it was bad. And another reason why they should have given me antibiotics was because basically, you know, um, uh, I guess, oh yeah, I got infected or something. I forget exactly what, but I remember I was, at this point in time, I remember I was working for my mom, like not working, I'm a sixth grader, but she would do these art shows and I would help her carry shit and like, uh, I was doing a lot of kind of physical labor for a sixth grader. But I just remember I was doing that and I was just like, something smells fucking awful. And basically there was pus coming out of my scar and it smelled terrible. And that pus undid my stitching, and so we went to the hospital because after a while my mom was like, "Oh God, we gotta take you to the hospital." They just kind of took my stitches out, hurt like a bitch again, and they were like, "Yeah, sorry." The person was like, "Whoever put these in should have gave you antibiotics, because it got infected, but you just gotta wait it out and you'll be good, partner." And so yeah, like I don't know if those stitches even helped. He was like, "That's probably gonna scar, so you're out of luck there." So Bubba was just like, "Oh, but how do we like not get a scar?" He was like, "You should have put antibiotics in or something. I don't know." And I like, again, that's probably all those memories probably have been through a tube from when I was pretty young. So I don't know if that's all completely accurate, but yeah. So if anyone ever comments, why is my lip like I have it in some thumbnails that's a little more predominant, like, cause this side is just kind of, there's a weird ass bump right there, and it's just again, it looks like, if anyone's like, why does it look like you have a herpes lip or something, you can comment back being like, hey, his tooth went through that shit when he was in sixth grade. That's why that's like that. And they'll be like, oh, okay. So yeah. Vlogging's fun when you don't get to have a green screen and do your official shit, so you just make fucking vlogs about why your lip is fucked up. Good times. All good times. Thank you for watching. And with that, I leave you.